Previously on From.
You'll bury me next to them, right?
Yeah. I'm in a town. I can't leave. And that every night when the sun goes down, monsters come from the forest.
Yeah.
Have you seen the boy who lives out here?
I'm checking to see if they've moved.
If what moved?
The trees.
What the F?
I built the goddamn box as a deterrent.
Can't.
Respect.
Let's say you absolve Frank of all his crimes. What happens next time?
What's going on, y'all? I'm Quan, and we are back with episode 4 of From, titled A Rock and a Farway. Once again, I have no idea what that means. These titles are quite interesting to me. But before we get into episode 4, if you guys can like, subscribe, and hit that post bell notification to be notified when I drop these videos, it would be greatly appreciated, yo. Episode 3, pretty wild, wasn't as intense as the first 2 episodes, but Frank, I don't know if I could have done what he did. I can't even get the words out. It was so brutal. It was so bad. There's plenty of ways you could have went. Not like that. Oh man, that was brutal. Jay finally sobered up. He thought the whole day was a joke. He thought the whole story was a joke until Kenny showed him that body and he saw Toby ass chopped to pieces, laying in the grave. It's real now for Jade. Julie bugging the hell out. I can't relate. You know, I don't come from that kind of household. My kids aren't like that. Judy's bugging out, and she's doing it for a good reason for her. I think she saw them having sex in the colony when the episode opened up. She saw them doing drugs and having sex, and she wanted to be a part of it. I don't know if she's seen them, but she might have heard them. You know what I'm saying? And what else we got? That's it, yo. And Victor and Ethan, I think. Victor and Ethan knows the same baby. They knows the same demon. It's getting real out here, y'all. Shout out to Boyd Stevens for showing me that he's actually a human, and the priest is crazy. Oh man, the priest was like, you gonna go through with this. You gonna kill that sucker. He's like, hey man, you the worst priest ever. Priest was like, I know, I've been told this plenty of times. Yo, episode 4, A Rock and a Farway. What you got? Oh, that's where Victor stays. He's been there that long? Oh, wow. Victor's not weird. He's young. Like he didn't really mentally develop. See, he doing little kid weird stuff.
Sometimes you dream and you forget, but then later you start to remember and you realize that it wasn't a dream and that all of it maybe really happens. I think I'm starting to remember things.
Oh, I gotta listen to him closely.
Do you think we're being punished?
Why would you say that?
Julie's off doing God knows what.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
You're gonna beat her ass with my belt.
Hey, why don't we go down to that diner?
You think they'll have pancakes?
Well, I've never been to a diner that didn't.
There's something deeper there, man. Even the long pause she did in the first episode when they were talking about whether her family liked him or not. There's something deeper happening here.
Hi, Sheriff.
Oh, morning.
What's in the cart? Do you need help?
No thanks. Should hurry on now.
Oh, that was a nice shot. I enjoyed that. What's the deal? Is it almost time to get out of here? That radio turns on by itself, but when and why?
I heard all about your heroic adventure out in the woods the other night. Come on, you guys can sit at our very special VIP table. Mrs. Lou's kind of a genius. She could probably make a Salisbury steak from a tire iron.
We gotta protect her at all costs.
You don't leave much, do they?
Just make sure he's buried with his family.
You're not coming back to the service? I'm sorry, something funny?
You gonna mention in your little service how you're the one who wanted him dead?
Feel better now?
Bring back the cart when you're done.
Uh-oh. Got some friction there.
What are you doing out here?
They were right here. There was this weird fucking symbol right on the ceiling. And over here, I think this is where the body was. There's a guy right here.
The first
couple days can be really tough.
There has got to be an explanation.
Has to be.
And none of you fucking people seem to be looking for it.
Respect.
Why don't we go back to the sheriff's station? I want to show you something now.
Last time you showed me something was a body. It's gonna be somebody dead? I don't want to follow you, Kenny. Oh, she made pancakes. Who's feeding these people?
What do you say?
Thank you.
That joint look delicious.
See? Not everything's so bad here, huh?
Do we live here now?
Yes, we do.
We're just here for a little bit.
Forever.
Like a vacation.
I think it's probably a quest. Like a hero's quest. Like Norman had to go onto the Lake of Tears. Sometimes I pretend that's where Thomas went.
Who's Thomas? Is that the demon he keeps seeing outside? Yeah, you know, it can't be him. That's how we cry. Us men gotta get far away from everything. Something happened between this family. That's why Julie's bugging out. Everybody's hurting. Oh, Lord.
The trees, they were 4 inches.
How often?
You remember the boy that you were talking about? The one that lives outside. Is that him?
Who drew this?
I did.
But it's in crayon.
So?
You're a grown-up. That's him.
That means he was real.
Hey. Hey.
Dad, stop! What are you doing? Dad!
You don't come near him. You don't talk to him. Do you understand me?
I would never do anything.
The only thing you say right now is yes.
That ain't playing, but damn.
Why'd you do that?
Time to go.
I like how everyone questions everything. Like the questions that I have, a character in this show is gonna ask it.
There you are. They're looking everywhere for you.
Yeah, this is the freaky house.
What's wrong? I think maybe I made a mistake. It was hard for me too at first. Tell you a secret.
I don't know about her, man.
Up.
She like instantly took the role of her big sister or like her mother.
Take it easy on that leg or you're gonna pop a stitch.
You shouldn't have done that.
Look, I'm sorry.
Just leave me alone.
I couldn't imagine, yo. I still wouldn't tell my parents to leave me alone, yo.
Right there. Ah, yes. That one is Armani. It belonged to this guy, Charlie. Oh, it was so beautiful and funny. I've never worn Armani before. Well, I think Charlie would agree it would look much better on you than it does on Charlie.
I don't know, man.
If you want, I can go. No, it's fine. I got it.
These are the Karens, yo. They all on my name business.
Hi. What are you doing up here? I found your sweater in my bag.
It's not Armani. She don't want that crap.
Honey, this is not a prison. You can leave whenever you want.
This is an entire prison.
Poor stupid Julie doesn't understand what she's doing and that everything will just be okay once I admit that I was wrong like I always.
Oh boy, I gotta deal with this.
We have to stick together as a family.
For real.
You're seriously gonna stand there and lecture me about family? I knew what you and Dad were planning. I knew all about the divorce and how this whole trip was just one last hurrah before you sat us down to break the news.
Oh, snaps.
You're right.
Yo, Fatima is back there just being super nosy, yo.
We love you and Ethan very, very much.
Thomas is dead. Okay? And I know that you lost, but we all lost.
Thomas is their brother?
It's not that simple.
I can't do this right now, please. I'm.
Oh, okay, I understand you, Julie. But you still tripping.
This, near as we could guess, is where you and your friend were driving when you reached the tree. The RV that the family came in, they were driving here.
Okay.
Me and my parents, we were in Austin, Texas.
Oh, so it is in different locations across the state.
Every single one of these pins is a different resident who drove in from a different location.
Someone is doing this, and I'm not going to rest until I figure out how.
Is it? Yeah, it does that sometimes. Look, I'm just trying to tell you.
He's a software engineer or something.
What are you... Wait, where are you going? Jay!
I'd have been on his heels, boy. He done stole property.
Well, you look how I feel.
Man, this family, they're going through a divorce and lost a son named Thomas.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, please stop saying that.
I wish he would.
Say that you're hurt, that you're scared, that this is all so fucked that you have no idea what to do.
Nah, he about to find out they getting a divorce. He ain't gonna be satisfied till the father busts his ass.
He's been gone a long time, and we need to ask him why he's back.
Like a quest?
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid gonna solve it. This kid's gonna definitely solve it.
Those are for hospitals.
Oh, they're gonna find it and think the kid was kidnapped.
Don't you need one?
Well, I've got this.
And the father said, don't move too fast. You're gonna tear your stitches, boy. Oh, Lord.
If you need to say shitty things to me in order to feel better about what happened, fine. Frank putting himself in this box wasn't your fault.
You're gonna want to be very, very careful about what you say next.
She wouldn't have wanted that.
You are way the fuck out of line. You hear me?
The wife. Where is she? What happened to the wife?
We went 3 months without a single death. And there's been 6 in the last 3 days. People are scared. You need to be the one to lead these people home. Because if you don't, she died for nothing.
So this is why Elias doesn't speak to his father. Or doesn't want to speak to his father. Something happened with the mom.
The first time I saw him was right before the 2 cars came. Not your 2 cars, the first 2 cars.
That was a heavy information dump right there.
You've been here a pretty long time, huh?
I've been here the longest.
Wow.
How'd you get here?
We shouldn't talk about that.
What happened to your parents?
I just said that we shouldn't talk about it.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Is he counting steps as well?
Ethan!
He just told his man to stay away from his kid.
Oh my God, Jim.
Oh, Lord. As a parent.
Ethan!
Ooh.
Ethan!
Look at this tree.
A Farway tree.
What is that?
Watch.
What's supposed to happen?
Well, could be nothing, or it could be...
What the F?
Guess what?
What?
It works for people, too.
What?
Are there more?
Well, there's a bunch. I've never seen this one before.
What's wrong?
Don't you hear that?
Ethan!
Ethan!
I am so nervous for Victor right now. And what is the deal with that tree? It can teleport people? Oh, that scared the crap out of me.
Jim, let's go. Yes, I got.
Yo, Victor might be a child, but he know how to protect himself. For him to live this long. He pulled that burner out on his ass, boy.
I got a problem. This guy, Victor.
Victor is one of Donna's people.
You know he carries a gun in his lunchbox?
Jesus.
He carries a gun in his lunchbox. I didn't know he took the gun from out his lunchbox.
It's been a lot crazy ever since your family got here. We have not had a chance to get to know each other. Let's change that.
Okay.
Hey, watch now. Okay, this.
She think it's playtime and party time, yo.
More steps. Careful. Careful. Can I?
I feel like this woman is using her.
No, before I take my hands off, there's something I want you to know, okay? Okay. Okay, Julie, there are no mistakes, just choices, and you chose what was right for you.
See?
Behold, your very new sleeping arrangements equipped with a cozy blanket and your very own pillow.
This is a freaky house, man. Yeah, they trying to get her in a threesome.
Good. I love it.
Yep, look at them. They're about to do drugs. See?
So much. You don't need to thank us.
Is this place giving them weed as well?
So does this.
So she wouldn't take it from her mother, but it's okay to take it from you, you damn demon. Fatima's a demon. So this place gives you room and board, food. You just gotta deal with the monsters at night. I'm not moving here. That's not good enough for me. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta find a way to stay sane. You gotta get that shit out. Oh man, this episode is so dope.
I've been meaning to say thank you for what you did the other night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. We take care of each other. It's like a family.
Special delivery for our newcomers.
We're VIPs.
But now until the new family show up.
Do you want to help me bring over the rest of the food?
No one knows about her. I know.
You're walking better.
They do that sometimes.
Sure. Can I
Oh yeah, Jay took the equipment. And he's an engineer of some sorts as well. He built roller coasters. Them two together might be able to build something.
I'm sorry if I make you feel like I just don't know what I'm doing. I just feel so.
These are not easy conversations to have.
We're gonna figure it out together.
Okay. I like the sound of it.
Let's try it.
Nice family.
Come on.
I didn't know she speak English. Am I missing something? What the F? Are we in her mind? Oh my goodness. We was just in her mind for a second, yo. I think she tripping.
Sarah!
Hey. Hold on.
What's happening here?
What the hell are you doing? You're freaking people out.
I was just trying to get a head start this time.
What's about to come down the pipeline, yo? This dude is out here building graves. Yo, oh my goodness. That was an information dump episode right there. There's so much that happened. What is the deal with Sarah? We find out not only is she hearing voices, but whatever is inside her is able to spell out what they want her to do on her arm. Oh my goodness. And she's the second person we saw in this show to have a seizure. Who is she speaking to? Who is speaking to her? This is getting wild. Also, Sheriff Boyd Stevens, what's up with his wife? Something happened with his wife. She sacrificed her life. They must have been looking for those talismans together, which is why Elias, the son, isn't speaking to his father. Also, Victor has way more information than I thought. And to know he was the first one there, or at least he's been there for the longest out of everyone in the community. Oh my goodness. How did he survive? Did that boy in white help him out this whole time? And what's up with those trees? It's some sort of teleportation device. Maybe Ethan was right the entire time in the first episode when he said, "You think we can move the tree with the truck?" And the father was like, "That's not going to work." But had they done that, could that have broken the loop somehow? And what's up with the trees moving 4 inches? I got questions, man. I'm curious. This show gets me every episode. Gotta find out what Jade is working on. The father also looked at the radio, and he's an engineer of some sort, and he was like, "Yo, what's up with this radio?" The radio came on twice this episode. And why only that radio? I saw a radio above the bed in the Matthews family's house. I saw a radio on the nightstand where Boyd was at. So why is it all the radios and we just haven't seen it yet? Or is it just the radio in the restaurant? Oh man, so much information that dropped on us this episode, man. I know I didn't hit it all, but hey, that's what I got, man. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out episode 4 from, what's this episode called? Oh my lord. A Rock and a Farway. He said far away tree. Whatever, A Rock and a Farway. Episode 5 coming up next.